What's going on, my friends? Chris here. I want to bring you all a quick update of Bitcoin. Right now we're sitting at $21,248. We're up about 0.7%. What I want to do is take a look at Bitcoin here on the 1 hour time frame. I think it's going to be important that we really map out support and resistance levels and see how we're responding and what type of volume we're getting at these resistance and support levels. So we're going to start with the 1 hour, then we're going to work our way out to the 4 hour, the 1 day, the 1 week, and just really take a look at what's going on with Bitcoin here. So if you guys get some from these videos, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. It's always appreciated, and we'll dig into this. So first of all, guys, you got to understand that in cryptocurrency, a lot of it's based off the stock market now. So really pay attention to what the stock market's doing. Is trying to find some type of local bottom, but we have to see. We haven't got a ton of volume so far coming in on that bounce. So definitely something to keep an eye on. I've done some stock analysis before on here, and it just seems like you guys really want to keep it to crypto. So we're just going to stick with the crypto right now in Bitcoin, but you always have to pay attention to what's happening in the broader market here. So on the 1 hour time frame for Bitcoin, guys, the most important thing we can watch here is our support and resistance areas. And what I'm going to do here is turn on our pivot points so you can really see where these battles between the bulls and the bears are taking place. So what the bulls need to see is for us to get over top of $21,711. If we're able to get over top of this area here, that could open up the possibilities to go up to around that $23,000 range. You can see we're approaching it right now. So the nice thing is, guys, we've traded for so long below this 200 moving average. And if I turn these pivot points off here and step back, you can see we spent a lot of time below this 200 moving average once we lost it since June 10th. We've been trading below it. We had a big gap of air here, which showed that the bears were really in control there. So right now we've just been more so moving sideways, building for that next break, whether it be to the upside or the downside. If we do get a serious break, guys, now that we are trading up above this 200 moving average on the 1 hour time frame, if we get a large break to the upside, I would anticipate us to test that $23,000 to $24,000 area. If we end up breaking to the downside here, we would need $19,800 to hold, and then it's going to be down around that $17,600 area. The only problem I have now, guys, as we're trading up above this 200 moving average, it hasn't come on a ton of volume. We initially had our nice volume back here, but we still have not, as we've been in this little short-term uptrend, we do not have a ton of volume going for us right now. So I want to continue to see that buying pressure come in. That's what's going to be most important for us. But we have finally gotten up above this 200 moving average on the 1 hour time frame. It just hasn't come on a lot of volume, and sometimes you can give it back if it doesn't come on a lot of volume. Now, if we get to the 4 hour time frame, guys, you can see we're still clearly being pushed down by this 200 moving average, and I'm a big fan of this 200 moving average, guys, on whatever time frame that you're trading. All right, if you're trading up above it on the time frame that you'd like, then you can go long. If you're trading below it, you most likely want to be in cash or you want to short because the trend's going to be down, as you can see. Guys, if you would have just sold out here when we dropped down through this 200 moving average, you can see we were all the way up here at about $42,000. Once we lost that, came on heavier volume, that was a good sign for us. So we want to see us start breaking back up above that. But you can see here it's still acting as overhead resistance, and that's going to be up at around $26,700. So on the 4 hour time frame, what we're looking at here is if we turn on our pivots, so we had our low of 17,567. We went up to 21,711. We set our higher low here at 19,751, and now we're trying to get that higher high. So we need to get through 21,711. If we can get through that on volume, that's what could open it up to go up to some of these higher levels, the 24, 25, 26,000 areas. But it's going to take that volume, and we're going to need to get through that 21,711. And then right even that 22,972, that's right behind it. And if you see two areas that could be resistance, you want to break through them both together. You don't want to break through one and then stall at the other, because most likely you're going to get that reversal. But you can see the low, high of the bounce, higher low, we need that higher high. If we get to the 1 day time frame, trading below our 200-day moving average, trading below our 30 and our 50 here. So if you are trading your counter trend, so always something to be aware of. Guys, we had our low here, had that high, trying to set that higher low. We did get a bullish engulfing candle, did not come on the most amount of volume, trying to get some follow through today. And if we step back, take a look at this, just to show you guys how powerful trends can be. Just taking a look at that, you can see lower highs and lower lows. So now we're trying to change that trend. And this is what has to happen here. We have to have that trend change on the daily there and start moving back to the upside. Bulls got to defend the 17,600. Relative strength right now is going to be at 35. And then if we take a look at our Fu Manchu here, VWAP is going to be at 7.17. Money flow is in the red, but we're trying to change that a little bit here. We did have a green divergence dot. You can see the divergence here. We had that green dot come in at about -84, so it was a little bit deeper there. Main thing for me, guys, I just want to see that volume. I don't know if I've seen enough volume to say, you know what, I think this is the bottom for right now. I don't feel like I want to pick a bottom. I just really want to, for me, I've been trading on the 1 hour time frame. So just to give you an example. So if I am trading this here, I want to be using stop losses, because if I'm going long in a downtrend, overall downtrend, we need this to break to the upside, and I would need this level to hold. So at least having a stop below, 20,659, because this here on the 1 hour time frame, we would want that continuation. Otherwise, if we go up like this guy's a little bit more, we see rejection, push up, lower high, and you know the story, where you just start dropping down pretty fast. It's not a good drawing, but that's typically how it happens. So you'll push up, drop down, you'll have that lower high, and then you work your way back down. So for me, I'm just being patient in this area, guys, waiting for a great opportunity. Just want to put that out there for you. Hope you get some from this. God bless. Take care.